Hey there, YouTube. How's it going? I have today a Blanco Liga Exclusiva de Familia cigar. Picked this up at La Casa Cigar Shop here in Toledo. They have a nice lounge in there where you can go and you can smoke your cigar if you buy it. They have some drinks that they offer, mostly very hard liquor like scotches and whiskey. Some higher end vodka and tequila as well. Now they have a huge humidor, and I mean huge. They have hundreds of different types of cigars in there. I've only tried just a very few, and this would make number 15, I think, on the list. It's not a very big one. I haven't tried this before, so this is a new experience for me as well as you. So here's the question: what kind of cut do I use? Because I have a guillotine, standard cutter here. I also have a punch. And if you're watching this, I'm assuming you know what a guillotine cut is. If you do not, well, this section's for you. A guillotine cut, you are taking off a very, very small amount of the end of the cigar that is not open, where you can't see the tobacco. The reverse end that you are going to be drawing the smoke through. So, I prefer the punch because you have less chances of you getting for the younger generation out there, we called them salad shooters when we were, younger. But basically, you're not going to get as much of the tobacco going into your mouth while you're puffing on your cigar. And that's just what I've noticed. Perhaps I have miscut a few cigars, and that could possibly be why I've had that problem. Well, the way you use the punch, a little bit different than that guillotine cutter. You take this metal piece here, and this is just a cheapo one. You can pick it up at La Casa or most cigar shops. You just pull down on it, and it extends the blade there. You take that, and you line it up with the center of the cigar, and you twist, pushing gently. And eventually, it cuts through it, like so. And you just pull it out. You'll have a little bit in there. That's where that button comes into play. You push that, like so. It pulls the blade back and spits out the small amount that was cut. And you have a nice hole in the back of the cigar. Before even lighting it, it's got kind of a chili flavor to it. I mean, like chili peppers. It's a little hot. Not bad. Can't wait to actually smell it. Also have a butane lighter here, my preferred method for lighting cigars. And yes, it is butane. I have my Zippo. I use that for cigarettes. Alright. The way to light a cigar, you take the cigar like so. You turn the lighter on, and you're not actually getting the flame in contact. You're just more or less searing it. This takes some time. It's a very slow process, but eventually it will light. And I'm rotating the lighter instead of the cigar just because of the angle on that. It's easier for me. You're actually supposed to be rotating the cigar slowly. Yeah. Butane took a minute. Be careful, these things get really hot. Make sure it's lit. If it's not, oh, damn. Go back to the lighter. This is when I actually start allowing the flame to make contact with just the very inside center. Just enough to get it lit. Very interesting flavor. Now remember that chili I talked about earlier? I can taste that quite a bit now. With it lit, I can really get kind of like a hot sensation in my throat, on my mouth. You know, you're not supposed to inhale cigars. The first time I ever smoked one, I made that mistake. Do not do it. It hurts. I like it. You know, cigars are one of those finer things that most people can afford to have one every once in a while, and if you're not a I guess the term is habitual smoker, where, you know, you smoke these every day, but you want something that you can enjoy occasionally, cigars are one of the ways to go. And this particular one, I'm trying to find the wrapper. I believe it was about $8. Yeah, $7.99. So like $8.36 or something. I'm still getting kind of a chili taste to it. It's mellowed out a little bit. Like I can still, very interesting flavor. Now this is my first cigar review I've done, and I'm kind of nervous. I don't know as much about cigars as I would like. What are you going to do? If anybody has any advice, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. I don't know, if you guys would like, I will make a separate video attached to this one in just a few moments. Depending on the feedback, it may or may not go public. What it's going to be is I will ask my wife what she thinks of the aroma of this cigar. I could actually do that now, but I would rather. Oh, hell with it. Excuse me for one moment. I will be right back. Honey. 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 Can you come here? Hey there, everybody. Back. I got my wife here, and I wanted to ask you what you think of the aroma of the cigar. Since I'm the one smoking it, I can't smell it quite as much.
It smells nice. I don't need to be on there.
Do you smell anything special, or is it just a pleasant aroma?
It smells nutty.
Nutty?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. There's an outside opinion. Yeah. Now, for me, I taste chilies. All right, YouTube. That's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, comment, subscribe. You know, all that YouTube jazz. Like I said earlier, please leave a comment if you enjoyed. Thanks, guys. Later.